there, in this tutorial I'm going to show about NAT. What is NAT server? Now NAT server basically allow our client computers to join public network or able to use internet. That's a very simple thing. The private network, if we have an organization have some private network class ID like 10s 1 or 20s 30s, these are the IP address or the public net range IP address, and if we wants to join public network, wants to use internet, then we need NAT server. Sometime NAT server created because many number of if we have thousands of computers of thousands of clients wants to join with the public network, then it will cost you the bandwidth. So sometimes NAT server created. So private range have an IP address of 10, wants to uh, use public network 192.168.1.1, wants to ping with that public range IP address, wants to use that public range IP address. Then how we use? So we have to create NAT. So it basically proved the myth that class A or private range IP address can't use internet. It's very well false, because via NAT server we can use. So this is how and how. So if wants to communicate now, private range can join public network, but public will not able to see what client is communicating, or what client is accessing the public range website. For example, if Facebook, if a private range client using Facebook, then Facebook is not able to track that what the exact IP address of the client is, since they see that a particular range is assigned a NAT server, and via the gateway the private range client able to access Facebook. So Facebook not able to crack or track the range, but private range able to access via NAT server, and this is what the base funda of NAT server is. So how we create it, how we able to access, let's see. So we have to install row. Next, same network policy and access services, since we are using quite long now. Routing, remote access, and routing will be checked. Just initializing the installation, close, and let's see whether our XP machine already pinging with the Vista or not. Vista is our public network, for example server of Facebook or any other public website. So of course it will not communicate, since we didn't allow NAT, and XP will also not Vista will also not able to ping with XP, even though when we create NAT, Vista will no longer communicate with XP anyway, if we even allow NAT server. So let's see how things going to happen. So it's not working. Now our work is with server machine, and let's see what the NIC private range and network NIC consists. Same funda we are using, the IP address -1 and public network 192.168.1.1. Now what we do here, administrative tools, routing and remote access and configure there. Next, custom configuration. Next, and NAT. We have to check NAT since we are enable NAT, network address translation. So finished. Now what we do here, IP address, IPv4, NAT, right click, new interface, private network, okay. Private interface connected to private network, okay. By default, let it remain. Now the next will be new interface, public network, okay. This time we have to enable NAT. So public interface connected to the internet, yes. Enable NAT on this interface, check that. Address pool, give the address pool. Starting address will be tens 1, whatever he wants to give. Mask 255.0.0 and the end address 210. Will by default took that. So we enable NAT. Now we have to do a small setting, one more setting, and that's remote access login and policies. Check that, click on that, right click, launch NPS network policies, and we have to grant access on both policies. Grant access. Next, and we are almost done on NAT, and I think we all done. So there's two command and ping with the public network range. Let's see whether we able to, yes, we able to ping with our public range even with DNS. But does Vista going to, so let's see whether Vista able to communicate with XPPC or not. Ping stands 1 and it will not ping, that's the thing. So only private network will able to communicate with public network, it will not ping, and you can see request timeout, and there we go. But public network can't track what are the private network using their website or serving their website. So hope you learned something from it. Thanks for watching.